What's up, Rosio? Scott, what's going on? Hopefully everybody can hear me. Got the music jamming, the timer kicking. Give everybody a minute to get in here. Jamal, what's up? Hey, Jamal, do we call you Jamal, Jose, or Pepe? Which is preferred? Inquiring minds want to know. What's happening, Paul? Jamal, got it. All right. I've been calling you Jose forever. And then when you order stuff, I think your order says Pepe. So I don't know. Jamal works. I'm down. Everything's good. Good. Been busy, crazy busy. Got the accountant riding my ass. What's up, Mark? The polymers. Oh, maybe we'll talk about the polymers. That's a good story, actually. That was one of the funnest days I've ever had tinting windows. It was just fabulous. Fucking polymers. What's up, Esco? I might even be looking for as Brittany's not here again. Oh, and Brittany's going to be over at the tint shop working for an undetermined amount of time, so I don't know that she'll necessarily be back here. So at least for the meanwhile, it's going to be you guys and me. So sorry for that. I don't mean to, hog the whole airspace to myself, or maybe I do, because as you could probably tell, I enjoy talking. But boy, this whole timer thing, when I'm trying to share the stream, 5 minutes is not nearly enough. But when I'm just sitting here waiting for the timer to get done, 5 minutes is forever. What's happening, Clayton? Hey, it's cool, Haas. You guys to get done what you guys to get done, and what you're doing is way more important than what I'm doing. So it's okay. We'll just talk about you, make fun of you. You just ignore us and get your front end done. Ooh, 40 seconds. I'm so excited. We're going to start this thing. We're going to talk about things. We're going to do it. What's up, Howard? Happy to have you with us. Look at all you guys just joining in. I love it. I love it a lot. 20 seconds. To be honest with you, till about 5 minutes ago, I didn't really have a topic. And now I do have a topic. But my timer is just about to run out. So as the timer runs out, I'm going to disappear for just a second, and I will be right back. Hey, I'm back. No timer. I got a background. Love it. So, audio working okay? Everybody hear me? I can move this down a little bit. We don't need to put that all up in my face. Still haven't got my lighting worked out exactly, but it's fine. We don't, I just got this light over my head, and it makes my forehead shine really, really good. So I like that. I mean, I don't really like that. Yeah, Paul, I like that music too. It's chill, but yeah, upbeat, kind of. And I like to be chill and upbeat whenever possible. So here we are. So anyways, tonight I thought we would talk maybe a little bit about one thing I've seen I've seen a lot in the groups lately talking, and asking questions. But one question I see happening a lot, in a lot of different forms, is all about working for yourself and what makes you successful. And, it makes me think about all the things that I wished I'd have known before going in. And a little backstory about me. I worked for somebody for 22 years, not the same somebody, but oddly enough, my last job working for somebody was working for the guy that sent me to learn how to tint, which is kind of cool. But there was a few places in between there too. And I'm so glad I did. You know, I learned so much. I got to watch different shops, different companies struggle. Um, some succeed, some fail. And I got to see the different business antics and things, way they ran their business and how it contributed to their rise or fall. For instance, customer service. I would have never thought of this on my own. And, you know, with all those people, what do you do when you know, I made a post not too long ago. A bunch of you guys kind of laughed and commented and everything, but 33 years in the industry, never once gave a refund. And how do you do that? Because you always get that customer. You know the customer, that customer. You usually get maybe one or two of those a year at least, unless you're selling tint for a real low dollar and attracting those types of customers. Then you might get more. But my first experience with this was with a lady with a little Miata. You know, it doesn't seem like it should be a very difficult car, unless, of course, you tint this car for this particular lady. And I swear to God, I retinted this car 7 times. And I was done with it. I told my boss, I'm like, just kick her to the fucking curb. We ain't got time for this. And you know, he told me, he says, how are you going to be a better tinter if you don't challenge yourself? You know, she's happy with that window. If you can make her happy with that window, why can't you make her happy with another window? And we were patient with this lady. And each window we focused on until she was happy. And like I said, I swear I tinted that car 7 times. And she was, I mean, not all at once. I didn't like strip and redo the whole car 7 times. But like, she came in and she had problems with all the windows. And we redid it. And she came back and she's like, well, this one looks good. Maybe that one looks good. But, you know, these, look at what's going on here and everything. And admittedly, you know, at that time I had been tinting, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years. And I was just frustrated. It's like, to me, the stuff she was pointing out was freaking irrelevant. But my boss was like, this is how you become a better tinter. You already know you can make her happy with at least one window. So let's talk to her. And we talked to her and explained to her that, you know, expectations usually aren't for perfection on these types of things, but we're going to do our best. And we picked another window and we retinted it, had her come look at it. She wasn't happy with it. Retinted it again. She was happy with it. So now I've got like 3 windows on this car that she's happy with. And we strip off another window and continue, rinse and repeat. That lady, I worked for that guy for 7 years, and that lady probably brought us like 6 or 7 different cars after that. Never once took a second look at any other car I tinted for her. But the thing is, she made me a better tinter. She made me understand that I can do better. No matter what, I can do better. I might not can do better the first time, and I might not want to try to do better. But as a result of it, I learned also that I can make every customer happy if they're willing to be happy. And then it boils into how to talk to a customer. You know, how to talk to a customer is a whole different thing too, because as many of you guys probably know, sometimes the customer comes at you with fire out of their ears, you know, and, you know, case in point, I had, we had a little bit of a mobile thing going on. We were doing tint for stereo shops, detail shops, accessory shops, glass shops, any shop that their customers would want tint, but they couldn't sell enough tint to support a tinter. We took care of them and charged them a percentage of their ticket. And this one stereo shop, you know, because guys in the garage don't care about other guys in the garage sometimes. And they were building a speaker cabinet. Well, Matt, a lot of you guys know from Tint Studio, he tinted this. I believe it was like a Honda Accord or something. Not even a cool car. I mean, I suppose for some people it's a cool car. What's up, Don? Um, so he tinted this car, and he was pissed when it was over because there's dust in this car, and it's sawdust. You know, he's working right next to a guy cutting fucking particle board. You know, what do you want? And so he had it, and he's like, this is the job and everything. Well, the store didn't know how to deal with it. We had a shop. So the store gave him our phone number and address and said, well, they tinted it, they can fix it. Well, this guy, when he came in, he was hot. And he was that king shit, and Haas might know something about this. Big, burly king shit. I got a fucking badge, so I'm somebody guy, and you're gonna do what I tell you to do. Kind of attitude. And he comes in with his wife, and he's just got this attitude. And I just calmly asked him if we could go out and take a look at it. And he was screaming at me so loud out in the parking lot. We're in this auto plaza, and everybody in the plaza that works in one of the shops in the plaza all came out to watch to see if I needed some bailing out, because they were sure this guy was going to whoop my ass. And all I could do is agree with the guy that this job is not up to par. Sometimes the conditions that we're put in to tint the cars is less than adequate, and we can only do as well as we can do. I assured him that he came to the right place because we got an actual tint shop. So now I'm offering a little bit of education to the customer. You know, there's a difference between going to a custom stereo shop to get your car tinted, or going to a tint shop where they try to maintain a sterile environment and do the best job possible. I said, so I'm not going to charge you anything. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I'll go ahead and completely remove all the film and do your car the way you wanted it in the first place. And by the time we walked back in, he was pretty content. And then, of course, when I pulled his car out, it was pristine, and he was just absolutely fucking tickled. And that guy continues to this day to send our shop tint jobs. So you can handle any situation you want, but there's a couple things you can do. You can take a hard situation and use it as a growing tool, so that you can become a better tinner and become the best tinner you can be. And you'll actually teach yourself things that you didn't think were possible based on somebody who you may have thought was an idiot before's expectations. And the other thing is, those guys that come in hot-headed and just wanna absolutely just rip your head off because they're not happy, you can learn how to simmer that situation down. And not every situation is going to be that easy. I mean, I felt that situation was absolutely easy. And I had another situation where, for one reason or another, the guy's laminated window while I was squeegeeing it cracked on his Grand Cherokee. Now, when that happens, I'm automatically, on the phone with the glass company and seeing when I can, let me turn this down a little bit so it doesn't interrupt me. I'm automatically seeing, how I can, I'm looking for a solution because I got to go talk to the customer. Oh, you missed a lot, Jeff. You're going to have to go back and watch it here in a minute. But this particular guy, he's sitting up front. So I already have the solution in place. I know what's available for the glass shop to fix it. He can take it down to the glass shop, or I can have the glass shop to come to my shop. So it's all good. And I go in there, and he was another hothead. I chose the wrong words, and it was important that I saw this. I understood this when I did, because he's like, won't let me get in a word edgewise. And I said, sir, if you could just take it down a notch or two. And when a customer's pissed, those are not the kind of words you use. He was not happy. But I immediately caught that, because that just really escalated the situation. And then I explained to him that I'm just trying to explain to him that I already have a solution and I have some options for him. I'm sorry about the, misunderstanding, but we have to resolve the solution, and this isn't going to cost him anything more than inconvenience, which I apologize for. And then he was happy with it, and he chose to have it fixed at our place. So when the window was replaced, I could tint it. And so I did, and he paid for it, and I paid for the glass, which was way more than the tint job. And last count, him and his family had brought us 7 vehicles. So it's all about how you can shape the situation to work for you, even though it doesn't seem like, don't get me wrong. There is a lot of situations in life you'd just want to tell a customer to kick rocks. But if you want to grow a successful business, this is not how we're going to do it. Hey, Trace, what's up? So yeah, it's kind of a big thing. And speaking of growing businesses, I hear a lot of talk back and forth about whether to take on dealerships, how much to charge a dealership. And in my experience, it's easy to get in the mindset that you need to give a dealership a discount because they're going to give you a lot of business. And a lot of people that's been in this industry for a while, including myself, will tell you they're not worth the discount. They're not worth the discount because with that discount, you're still waiting for the money. And I understand that they require you to give them 30-day terms up front, but typically they're going to give you 90-day terms. A lot of dealerships are going to make you call numerous times to actually collect money because the people that you deal with on the other end of the phone in accounts payable can't actually write you a check at that moment. So they still have to get stuff approved. And it's just, so that alone negates that. Now I hear a lot of people also saying, have you seen what they charge for a tint job on a car? We should charge them double. When you're doing wholesale work, you don't worry about what the other person is charging. You worry about what you're charging. You charge enough to make it worth it for yourself. If my head gets into their business and what they're doing, I'm not focusing on my business and what I'm doing. It's simple as that. It's not rocket science. Unfortunately, I can get consumed about what somebody else is doing, especially if it's different than what I'm doing or it doesn't line up with what I'm doing. And it's horrible. But my other thing is too, because of the inconvenience of the dealership and the fact that you have to get there, you don't get paid while you're driving there, and you have to get back. We typically across the board charge $10 over retail. So if they were to bring us a car for us to tint in our shop, it'd be $10 less. They would still pay full retail. And that's just what we charge. It's as simple as that, because they can charge whatever they want to charge. And when we were doing wholesale work for stereo shops and accessory shops, glass shops, detail shops, and that sort, we use the same mindset. Now, those kind of shops, they need to be competitive in the market also. But what we did was we started out, and this was a learning experience over a few years for us, but we started out with a 60-40 split for the shop. And then we learned real fast that if they're making 40% markup, they don't really care how much they're selling it for. So if they sell a complete for $100, I make $60 and they make 40 and they don't care. So then we implemented minimums. So now we've gotten it to the point where it makes more sense for you to run your business and I'll run my business. And we charge a 75-25 split based on our pricing. And you know what that does? If you get big enough and you're in enough shops, it raises the price on everything around you. And my shop, well, Mary's shop, I guess. Mary and Brittany, we'll say it's Mary and Brittany's shop. But they feel uncomfortable about trying to raise the prices. We're for a dyed 4-door sedan, we're at $269. And when we started this adventure, our area was $165. And that was in 2013. And so we're at basically $100 a car more in 8 years. On top of that, or 9 years, almost 9 years. It'll be 9 years in June. But on top of that, so these guys are making 25% based on our prices. So they like they want to make 40%. So we're flat right now, just 75% of our price, period. You know, it's a fair handshake. We can stay in business. We can make fair money, and they can do whatever they want with the sale. And what they chose to do is raise the price so they can make their 40% margin. And what that does is it gives us wiggle room in the back. And remember, every time we raise our price, their price goes up because it's 75% of our price is what we charge them wholesale. It's a great thing. And if you're just getting into the industry, the only thing I have to say is you want to be good at this. You want to be able to stand on your own feet. You want to be in a position where you don't have to, and I'm not trying to come down on anybody, but you don't want to enter into this adventure with the wholesale having to go to Facebook and ask, hey, how do I do this or how do I do that? For the most part, you want to be able to already know. And the best advice I can give you if you want to already know and you're trying to break into this industry, interview a couple of shops. Shops are looking for help. Every shop I know is looking for help. And most of them will pay you well. And during your learning experience, when you can start carrying jobs in a shop on your own, you're super valuable to that shop, and that shop should increase your pay, making it worth it to stay there. And the longer you can stay in a shop, the better. I spent 22 years in shops, and I came out and in 10 years, I distribute window film, and I was a week-to-week window tinter. When I lost my job at the last tint shop, I was making $40,000 a year. So less than $1,000 a week. But I raised a family on that. Sent kids off to school. I drove a car that required payments. I owned a house. It's not 10 years ago anymore, and I hope you make more than $40,000 a year when you can tint on your own. All my tinters made between $60,000 and $100,000 a year, and it was all based on their hustle. The more they could do, the more they could make. We had a strict rule that you had to remain, and I let tinters go when they broke this rule, but you had to remain under 2% comeback rate. So even though we were basically high volume, you had to please the customers because they're not your customers. They're other people's customers. And those other people are hiring my company to take care of their customers. You see what I'm saying? But as a result of that, in 2017, we managed to do over 6,000 cars. And that's huge. Tint Squad started in 2013. So in 4 years, we were at 6,000 cars plus a year. Now it's hectic. So take it for what it's worth. We decided that it was more beneficial to let a lot of those accounts go. We knew a lot of tinters, the ones that we liked the most, we would pass off to different shops so that we never left a shop without a tinter. And so that was super cool. Now we have one outside account and the tint shop. And what's up, Martin? Glad you could make it. So yeah, that's kind of the big thing about if you want to break into working for yourself, there's a lot involved. I also mentioned in the description that I was going to talk about some of the things I wished I knew. There's so many things I don't know, and I see it asked on Facebook. And for these things, Facebook isn't the place to ask. People are constantly asking about like tax related stuff. I'm dealing with tax related stuff right now because, it's January. Good. Slowest part of the season, and they're hitting me the hardest right now. It's stupid. But I don't know how to not pay taxes, so. Anyways, Dave, you got your ass kicked by an Audi? Audis suck. They're not well, yeah, they're awful. What a day. Cool. But yeah, so taxes is one of those things that don't go to Facebook asking for this. if you notice, and if you're one of the people that's asked about it in the groups, you'll notice you get such a bunch of different directions of answers. But when it comes to tax related issues, it's not like how to, it's not like top load or bottom load or hand cut or plotter cut. Taxes are definite, so go to a CPA, get yourself an accountant or a CPA and use them, ask them the questions, and chances are, if you get a good one, you're not going to have to ask them questions. They'll just tell you stuff. They'll help guide you in directions you need to go. So that's super important. The other thing is issues dealing with legality. Oh, Marquise Paul just said Facebook lawyers and Facebook CPAs. Yeah, lawyers is the other thing. Anything legally related, have you noticed in these posts, again, the diverse amount of answers, how many this answer, and you got a group of this answer contradicting the group of this answer. Only one of these answers is right. How do you choose? So getting your answers on certain things from Facebook probably isn't the best. Ask the IRS about taxes. They'll work with you. That's true too. The people that work for the IRS, they're not really out to get you. They're out to do a job. And somebody way higher than them is what points them at you as far as when they become out to get you, like an audit or something like that. If the IRS is coming at you for an audit, their job is to find something wrong. But if you can get through to and call the IRS, they are super helpful. But I still stand firm to having an accountant. When I was kind of just going through the taxes based on what I thought I knew, I was paying a certain amount. I got a CPA that was like, look, let me show you something. And he changed over the structure of my business. And just that move alone saved me $5,000 a year in taxes. He didn't cost me $5,000 a year. So was it worth it for me to get an accountant? Abso-freaking-lutely. So now I swear by it because they can save you enough money. Unless, of course, you want to, just work straight cash and not do taxes, then you don't need an accountant. It'll be fine. Just stay under the radar. But as of this year, you can't use, PayPal and Cash App and things like that anymore for gifts, because when those gifts get too high, they start asking questions. And if you ain't reporting them on your taxes, you will face that person doing the audit. So that pretty much covers that segment of this. But the other thing that I probably ought to cover is when going into business for yourself. I know it's real easy to just start giving out your phone number. I got my phone here and I've done it. I still have people from, 10 years ago calling me. Hey, you still tint? Actually, I don't, but I can give you the number to my shop. So that's something that'll chase you for a long, long time. I got a buddy of mine down in Georgia. He used to work for me, and he went down there and opened up a shop for himself. He made that same mistake. He was using his personal number for business because he didn't think starting out he could afford a phone system. And so then he realized that he needed a phone system because all the people calling him at 10 o'clock at night and, his phone ringing and this and that. And so then he had to choose, am I going to have a personal phone or am I going to have a business phone that I have to shut off and I just don't have a personal phone? Do I go buy another cell phone? I mean, what do I do? I told him about the system that we used and he went ahead and signed up for it. And what he ended up doing is giving his personal number to the business because it was so heavy on it. And then he had to give all of his personal contacts his new phone number so that they could have his new personal phone number. And then when he's on vacation or when he's after hours, his phone system just shuts off and goes straight to voicemail. So he doesn't have to deal with that. One thing that you guys can do and a lot of people don't know is it's called Google Voice. Google offers a free phone number. So you can absolutely sign up for a new phone number. If you decide you're going to be a window tinter, look into it. Google Voice, check it out, sign up, get your phone number. It's pretty stripped down and basic, but it will give you a phone number that you can use at your will for your business. And when you're ready to expand that phone number, you can port that number. That number's yours. You can port that into another phone system. So as you grow, you can take that number with you and it doesn't have to screw with your life. And I know I'm not alone with that. That's something I wished I would have thought about. And Howard says that he uses Google Voice. He says it's super cool. Actually, he says really cool because he talks like normal. Me, I'm like super cool. But yeah. And Dave is still going on about them Audis. Who feels bad for Dave, guys? Anybody? He says, I was okay on the rear. The fronts were a mess. Had to shove those gasket sticks in there to make it work. Yeah, I can relate. I've seen that before. Tim says that's what I have love. That's what I have. Love it. Oh, Google Voice can do everything your personal phone does, text and calls. Yeah, I mean it's very flexible and versatile. And the best part is, you use it on your own phone, or you can use it on your computer, or you can use it. Well, pretty much on any device. You can use it on a tablet, a computer, a laptop, your phone, and all you need is a microphone and speakers, or microphone and headset. Either or. Microphone and headset works better when you're doing a VoIP call, because just like right now, if I had like noise playing in, like if I can take calls on here, but if I have the speakers on, they can hear themselves talk, kind of like that. So there is also sometimes built-in noise reduction, but oh yeah, and Braden says, I like how Google Voice gives you a local number. That is the other cool thing, is you get a number that's like local to you. You don't have to. There's apps out there and you get some random ass numbers. I looked into that once and I was looking for something, and I mean the system that we have now, we have 10 lines and I believe 10 phones between Sun Distributing and the tint shop. And in the system, they're two separate businesses, but we can transfer calls over to there. They can transfer calls over here, so it's like big business type shit. Although you're also looking at about $40 a line when you start getting into something like this. So when you decide that you want more features and you want to step away from Google Voice, you can do this for about $40 a month. And usually they're running promos and they'll do it for less. But yeah, really no more than a cell phone. But it's more than a cell phone. And it does video calling. It does everything your cell phone does. And you have multiple voicemails too. You can, well, at least on mine, I don't think Google Voice does this, but like on mine, I have two different voicemails. So if we don't answer while we're open, you get one voicemail. But if you call when we're closed, you get a different voicemail. And that way, the person calling can distinguish whether we're busy and we'll call you right back, or, these are our hours and, we'll be in the morning to return your phone calls or whatever. So Howard says TintWiz is attached to his QuickBooks. I do not actually, because I'm not so much on the tinny side of it no more, and TintWiz came out after I wasn't. I don't know so much about TintWiz as far as its capabilities, but that's super cool. I think that's really helpful. It encourages you to use TintWiz more, and yeah. So where are we at? We're at 35 minutes. Has anybody got any questions? I appreciate all the support in what I'm saying, but my mind is only as big as my head. Sometimes it seems like it's bigger because of the way I act, but that's just the way I act. But I can't think of everything. But what do we like? What do we know? Oh, and I just got another Fusion shipment in today, so that's cool. So I got another 100. I can't believe you guys blew through all those side pieces and reflexes. When it came in, I was completely, this order came in today, I was completely out of side pieces. I had 3 reflexes back. So now I've got 103 reflexes and 100 side pieces. So, and I just before the stream put them back in stock. So I'm pretty sure those counts are accurate. So if you want to try those out, try those out. And also this week, I'm going to do something a little different. I know, unless you guys object, so you guys can let me know. I love to give shit away free, right? I do this every week. It seems to be a staple in my being. But then I was also thinking, you know, when I didn't have Brittany, I'm like, okay, so that's another thing that I'm going to have to do. And one of the things I struggle with is keeping track of everybody and what they get. And I also realized that sometimes, like when I was giving away the red dots, you know, I'm giving away the red dots and these, oh, I got a new camera too. Let's see. Let's see if it focuses better. Focus. It's actually focusing pretty good. Auto lock. That's what we're looking at. Auto lock. Okay. Anyways. So like when I was giving away the red dots, I had some people that was like, oh, that reminds me, Don, Rosio, did you guys get your red dots? Because there were some people that was like, oh man, you know, it's like, okay, well, I don't really need it. So, you know, and I'm like, well, I already said I was going to send it. So I was thinking, how about this? How about we give away gift cards? Is that, I mean, would you guys be better if I just gave you spendable money on the website rather than sending you stuff? Or do you like the fact that I just randomly pick shit and give it away? Because I can do it either way. How do you like the clicks? I like the clicks on them. They're really like, when I use Olfa, I feel clunkety because the clips are so much further apart than the red dot. That's my draw to it. Originally, I switched to the red dot because it had a locking blade, but apparently not too long after I switched, Olfa started with the locking blade, and I never realized the clicks until I tried using a Olfa again, and I didn't like it. Gift cards are cool, but you really can't complain about free stuff, you know? You know, you got a point there. I mean, I get it. Ooh. Howard's got a good point. I like getting new tools because it forces me to try new things I normally wouldn't. You know what? That's probably the most powerful thing I've heard about this yet. And then Trace says gift cards will help replenish shop orders, which is true. But going back to what Howard said, getting things that you normally wouldn't use, it forces you to try new things. So, I don't know. That's definitely, And Paul kind of concurs there too. He says that he likes random stuff so that he can try different things. You know what? Okay. You know, to be honest with you guys, it was just going to make what I do easier, but I'm doing it for you guys, so it's cool. I'm going to get things and do things. That's what I'm going to do. Agree with John Howard. Getting random tools are cool because you try things you wouldn't otherwise. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. All right, so, I mean, it's pretty overwhelming. And you know what, to be honest with you, we do a lot of gift cards for Christmas, and I don't really feel good about giving gift cards. I mean, I suppose for Christmas presents, it's a little different because for you guys, I'm spinning a wheel to see who wins. And I don't, I'm not picking prizes for particular people. I'm picking prizes to give away, and the wheel's picking the people where Christmas is different. So I don't know. I was trying to justify it. David C20. I like to use my plastic knife for top edges or micro shaving. What he's talking about is with your red dot, your your edge here is metal, and the longer you keep it, the more burr you get on it. And this one's got a pretty decent burr. So when you put your blade out, put it up against the top edge of a window, that edge of that will actually scratch the film. And it's pretty normal. Most customers don't ever see it, but he's right. Use a plastic knife, just one of the cheap ones. You can go to Home Depot, pick them up for like $4. And I should sell them, but I don't know why I don't. Okay, and give me something to think about too. Anyway, so yeah, it doesn't scratch the film. So I mean, don't get me wrong. You can take some like 1200 grit, 2000 grit sandpaper, and just you can soften this edge up all nice and pristine, just like filing your nails. We probably don't do a lot of nail filing here, but same concept. You can smooth out those edges to where they won't scratch the film, but it only lasts so long and it'll start scratching again because it's your knife and you're doing things with it, and it's in your pocket rubbing up against your change or whatever, or you throw it on the table, it gets a little scuff on it, you drop it on the floor, it gets a little nick in it, and all these things will scratch your tint. So no, good recommendation. Paul says he keeps a plastic one with black carbon blade. Yeah, that's another thing, with a black carbon blade to shave the top edge with. And I've always told people too that if you're going to use a carbon blade, you don't want to use it to cut on the glass because it absolutely will scratch the glass. It's not a matter of I'll just be careful. No, that doesn't work. Carbon blades scratch glass, period. Um, so that's not an option. So the option is if you want to cut your top edge with a carbon blade, you want to put it in a different knife, something that feels different to you when you grab it. And a plastic knife is a great option because it won't scratch the film when you cut. So, excellent call there. And I've been telling people that for why don't I have plastic knife? Well, actually, I do. Hold tight. I'll be right back. I'm back. Look what I got. Can we see that? Oh, look, it's kind of going. Oh, that's weird. Anyways, it's yellow. Here, let me just do this. We're just gonna go to here, and okay, you guys will like this, but we're gonna do it anyways. We're gonna go to my camera, filters. We're gonna turn that off. Ta-da! Now you see the real show. So one of these. This is a cartridge knife. This is so cool. Some of you guys, I'm sure, know what this is. Others are like, "Ooh, what's that?" Well, one, it's got a plastic tip on it, so it won't. And this is what I use. But two, it also holds 5 extra blades. So it's super cool. Let me pop this open, see if I can. Let me see if I can figure out a way to do this. I can do this because I got magic things happening here for a minute. So I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to move this over here for a minute. And then I'm going to go. Oh, where did it go? Okay. No. I had another camera here, but we're just going to go video capture device, video capture. Okay. We'll go. Providing my technology works properly. Fifteen 20 by 80, 30, bigger video, deactivate, activate. It's not going to work. Why is it not working? It's on. Okay. Oh well. We'll cancel that. We're just not going to have it. We didn't want you anyways. So I'm going to show you anyways. Here we go. That was fun. My green curtain behind me. All right. Who put a staple in this? And this is another reason why we have burrs and shit. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but your knife works for everything. So we're going to pop this open and check this out. So this actually, the snapper, you push this and this comes out and then this comes out this way and then it'll grab another blade, and that didn't work because I'm doing it wrong. I broke it, so I'm going to give away a broken one. That is what I think I'll do. Well, I was doing so good up until now. And then I wasn't. So, okay. I'm going to pop that out, come back here. Okay. Whew. That was a lot of work just for a second. So this, if I can hold this up, everybody sees it. Your blades come in here like whoa, and it comes with 2 blades. This will hold 5, but then there's a little tab here. So you'll take something. Who's calling me? Look at that spam risk calling me. And these things are sharp, so you want to be careful. You want to use the edge of something to push this in. But then I don't know if you can see this, but that little tab right there pops into the holes to hold it. So then this goes back inside of this, just like whoa. Like I think whoa. Make sure I'm doing it right. So this will go back into here like whoa with that all the way down there. And then this will go back in here, and that's actually your little pocket clip. So then this will come back, and like magic, it catches this and it pushes the blade up. So like this little notch here will grab the blade while the other notch back here is holding the remaining blades. So after you click it out, and to get this out, once you get all the way to the end, because you only got so many clicks, but once you get to the end, you just pull that sucker out, throw it in the garbage, come back, and then boom, you're putting another one through. and that's all there is to it. I don't carry both of these. I carry the one for the 30-degree blade because I find that that seems to be the most popular one, and they're expensive. Well, they're not terribly expensive. I don't know how much they are, but I can pull this back out now, and I'm pretty sure that I can just slide these both in here, two at a time. Then use my little pusher. Sometimes I'll use a table to push the tip in just to get it started. And then I'll use like my other knife or whatever and just get it started. And it's not too hard to get it to go down there and click. And once it clicks in, then you just put the whole knife back together. So that's the cool thing about this. And I realized I only think I have. Let me see if I wonder if Alex will run back here and see what I want. I think he's watching. I don't know if he's watching. Oh, and I got to put this back in here. Click. I need an overhead cam. I need to make it work proper. I think because look, he is listening. You want to go up front and see how many of these cartridge knives there are? Because I believe I got two here. I'm going to give this one away. So one of y'all is going to get this cool knife. And this will be good. And you can buy the heck? And there's one at the storefront, and then I got two here. So we got three in total. So for those of you, there's only going to be two left in stock. I got to put together an order. In fact, I think Alex is going to run in there and get me a list of stuff I got to order. I've been meaning to do that all day. I've just been so busy. Lots of fun running a business. So what's up, Invasion Scott? Oh, I suck with names. Tell me I'm right. I'm probably not right. I probably suck at it. I'll see if I doubt I can get the order in today, but I'll get it in tomorrow. I'll have the stuff by Friday. Yes, Howard, that one takes the 30-degree blades. So, Joe, damn it. I suck at this. Well, Scott and Joe, that's almost exactly the same. Okay, I'll try harder next time. Anyways, I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but I have this green thing behind me and I don't like it, so I'm going to put that back to normal too. That's why I got the green thing behind me, so I can look like I got Undistributing behind me. Huh? How cool is that? Hell, if I want to get really bossy. Whoops. If I want to get really bossy, I can. Well, that thing's tiny. Look at that. Isn't it adorable? Let's make it bigger. There we go. Okay. So, quit playing with stuff, Rick. We're trying to do a show here. What's the easiest way to do this? Ooh, wow, I got a little button down here. It says, need help with a question mark. Yeah, but you're probably not talking about what I need help with. Got my 2 Conquer tools you sent out to me. Can't wait to use them. Oh, that's super cool. Yeah, I sent a lot of tools. You know, I get all excited and I give stuff away. And then like the next day or two while I'm sending it all back out is like, oh, I gave away a lot of stuff. But UPS loves me for it. Oh, yeah, here's something I wished I would have knew. But I used to give the option for UPS or FedEx or USPS. And of my smaller orders, everybody picked USPS because the rates are cheap. But the problem was USPS kept losing stuff. And it really pisses you off when, and I just saw a post in one of the groups about this, but they lost something and the supplier won't do anything until they're allowed to make a claim on it. and I can't say I disagree with them, but that's why I got rid of both of them to begin with, is because they're like that. Where with UPS, if I tell them it's lost, they're like, let's make a claim, we'll get you your money. And I can immediately, that moment, before, while it's still in the system saying that there's a delay, if I tell them that's not right, and I have that happen with like ATR and all type and, liquids, they'll drop a box and a gallon will break and it'll leak. And so they throw it in the dumpster, and then it gets marked in the system as delayed. Now, all three of them do that: UPS, FedEx, and USPS. The difference is UPS, when I call them and I tell them, no, this is what happened, it's liquid, somebody broke it, and my customer isn't going to wait for you, to figure out that this isn't going to get to them. It should have been to them. It's not to them. Let's make a claim. And they're like, okay, cool. And we make a claim. I get to send out another one. I also get to send it next day air, and UPS pays for it. So it's all good. And you get taken care of. And that's why my customer support is bar none, except for, unfortunately, you've heard that you get what you pay for. On the smaller packages, UPS is more expensive. On the bigger packages, they're really competitive. And I'm working on that. I'm trying to get them to kind of do better. But I don't know. Some days it doesn't seem like they're going to do better. And I don't know how I feel about this logo. Yeah, that's a little better. It was looking a little overpowering. So what do you guys think? I got 19 of you hanging in here with me, and that's cool as shit. I need to get some names on the spinny wheel. I should make Alex do it. Oh, wait, I'm making Alex do other stuff. Okay, well, when Alex can't do it, right? Oh, I was going to say, where the hell is my spinner wheel? God bless it. Okay, so let's Control A, backspace. For large orders, you need to personally deliver. You know what? I need to figure out how I can get out to person. I have been trying. I've been here a year and a half now. I was so excited when I moved here because then they couldn't make me tin all day. And I was like, I am going to go visit so many people. This is going to be so cool. And I can't figure out how to do that. I want to so bad. And also, I don't know what's happening, but lately I have so many local tinners just finding me, and that's cool as hell. So we get visitors pretty much almost every day coming in, and we've got the whole front set up to shop. It's super cool. Let me see what we're doing here. Why are you so loud? Let me turn this down, and I'm going to turn this up. Is that more better? It looks better on the meter anyway. Oh yeah, on the wheel. So let's 3SM20 pilot. Can you put your name up there? And I'll put both your name and 3SM. Oh, let's capitalize that. Do we capitalize it? Yes. 3SM20. Then we will do Howard, and we'll do Martin. Whoops. This go? And do Matt Bryson. And we'll do Jason Solis. And we'll do Zimmerman. Long name, Nick. Shame on you. I don't know how to change it to make it shorter, so we'll let you get away with a long name. Paul Cobble and P. Johnson. All right, that's 8 entries. I got 20 of you in here, and you know Brittany usually does though. She usually does this and like does it in front of everybody. So I should try to be more consistent with things. But yeah, we got some names. It's not just a random number. I'm big in the 3000 GT stealth platform, and I fly an M20F Mooney. Sweet. That is super cool. I got to I don't know what I got to. Travis Lee. Absolutely. So I should probably update you guys too. And let me bring this over here so I can actually look almost like I'm looking at you guys when I do this. Uh, yeah, one of these days she might be able to do that. She's kind of busy. She's like really needed right now. Mary has been shorthanded for months, couple months anyways, and so like it's just hard because just like me running this business and her running that business, when we're collectively like having to answer the phones, deal with customers and the day-to-day stuff, kind of reminds me of a post that I saw over the last couple of days. You know, if you should be working on your business rather than working in your business. And that's great advice because you can accomplish so much more. It's hard to accomplish things that need to be done when you're working in your business. So it's Joe, right? Joe Invasion HD. Joe HD. Gotcha, Joe. One day, when I'm sure I remember your first name, I will start remembering your last name. That's really hard for me. But yeah, so we got this. I also got I'm excited. I'm gonna be like I'm taking in a couple areas in the business. I'm taking the next step. As many of you probably already know, I am a master distributor for Fusion Tools, and I am going to start going direct with other manufacturers too, because I've been selling stuff for no profit for too long, and it is time to start funding all these giveaways. And the best way to do that is to make a better profit margin. And I would prefer to buy it for less money than to sell it for more money. So we're going to do that. And besides that, I keep getting price increases and I hate it. So we'll just cut out that middleman and it is what it is. It's all a part of growing, huh? You guys made that happen. So I'm excited about that. So I've got 10 people on, 15 people in the stream. Do I got everybody? I've got people on Facebook. I've got people on YouTube. Let's you know what? Let me get my notepad. I'm gonna get a bigger notepad this week. I'm gonna bring this up over here. I might even actually turn it up a little bit and move it away from my face just a little bit. And then I'm going to give away 1/11/22. Can you believe it's 2022? Jeez. You guys want to see this wheel spin, don't you? We all want to see the wheel spin. The wheel spin is so freaking cool. Love it. Let's edit this. This is NT Cutter A553P. A553P. So that's exciting. These things are cool. And they're really not that expensive. I mean, I can peek real quick and see what it is. It's definitely a price for sure. It's $7.79, guys. It's not even that much. And it says there's only 3 left in stock, which means my stuff is accurate. That's exciting. Anyways, so this value is $7.79. And with UPS, it's probably another 20 damn dollars for me to ship it, but that is okay. I am trying to build a relationship with my shipping company so they give me better rates so I can give you guys better rates. Anyways, Don. I'm giving. I'm giving. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I gotta hold on. I can do this. This is a thing that I can do. I think I can go here, filters. Okay, I'm giving one of these away, Don. Oh, I put it back in backwards. Oh well, it's the cartridge knife. It holds like 5. There we go. It holds like 5 30-degree blades. So like for top wheels and stuff. Oh, Patrick wants one. We should probably get his happy ass on the wheel too. I'm gonna turn my thing back on, and that's good enough for me. We're going to get Patrick on the wheel. So that'll be exciting all by itself. Patrick, I think this is your first time getting on the wheel with us. Trace, are you on? I don't think you are. Why, you want to be on? Should I put you on? Love this. Paul wants to be on. Hey, Paul, what's the weather like up there? You guys think I'm up north in Michigan here. Paul Ciceretti's with us. He's up at, so like this is kind of how we do Michigan. And so on Michigan, I am right about here. And Paul is like, I think right about here somewhere. Or maybe he's over here. He's definitely in this region of Michigan. Got you on, Paul. Oh, Marquise Paul. I don't have you on. Let me get you on. Enter. Uispiaul. All right. And customer or not, everybody is welcome to play. But I am going to go ahead and put this up here. This is probably the easiest. Just text us at this number. Or is email better? I get so many emails. Sometimes I'm afraid I'll miss you. I don't get so many text messages. So I'm going to leave that there. So if you're not in our system and you win, just shoot us a text and let us know who you are so we can gather the information we need to get you your prizes, because that's kind of the easiest thing for us. And I currently have 14 on. Oh, I'm up to 24 people now. We just had 15. All right. So really quick, let me see. Hey, RL, what's up? Rommel in the house. Let's see. We got Paul. I think Dylan wants on too. Did I miss Dylan? I didn't even see Dylan. Is he here? David C20. No, you're not in. David C20. Okay, I got David C20 on there. Did I miss a Dylan? I don't see a Dylan. Oh, there's another one. I'm scrolling up, so. Oh, there he is. Yep, Dylan. Okay, got it. Cool. Comments are going by so fast. I type slow. It's amazing. Okay, DYLANBARBEAU. Awesome. All right, so we got Dylan. Who am I missing now? Oh, Rosio. No, you don't see your name. You went in on this, don't you? DIOOROZCO. Shady J's in the house. What's up? Okay, Donna's staying out like that. That's cool. I don't mind when you're in too. Paul Cobb 501 is that when you're telling me that the comment was? Because I mean that kind of makes sense. Shady, you wanna be on the wheel? Sure you do. All right. So I got everybody. Anybody? Oh shit, Daddy Mac. No, I ain't got you. I saw you too, and I don't know. I just didn't register. All right. Do a quick countdown. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. We're going to spin the wheel now because you guys are ready. And I got RL on there. Rommel is on there. We are up to 19 entries. We got 24 watching. It's okay, Patrick. I mean, you like to run around with just a towel wrapped around you, so I get it, man. It's cold up here for that shit. All right, you guys ready? Let's see who's gonna win this one. Let's oh, before I go too far, let me pop that one on. And pop that one on. And I should be able to. You got excuses. Let's see who gets this dang knife. I'm excited about this. It's going to Josh. See, I knew there was. The clip on the knife would hold his towel closed. I love it. I love it. Good one, Mary. June, you missed this particular giveaway. Wait a minute. Why are you, oh, I can't keep up with comments are coming through. That's the one I wanted to show. Oh, Mary's being funny. I love it. Sorry, Patrick. We gotta poke fun at you because we enjoy you. I'll come pick it up tomorrow. For real? I love that. All right. Now I knew who you are. You're the one that keeps. I know now. You keep sending your wife to come get your stuff. I like it. Okay, so we'll do the NT cartridge. Josh. All right, cool. Um, Adam Esco be mentioning me. Okay, Josh, you're out of the rest of the drawings. Um, Patrick, we love you too. Not me, but I'll be there anyways. Never been there before. Seriously? You're not? Okay. Cool. Well, tomorrow's awesome. We're going to be here from 9 until 6. You can give us a call too if somehow or another, like, you need to be outside of that window. We can kind of work that out. You guys are, oh my God, you guys are, I don't read this fast. You know, I'm used to having somebody help me read. Sorry, just now getting back to the stream, Rick. You haven't been smoking, have you? No. That's probably why I'm so stressed, Adam. Thank you. Oh, I do appreciate, there's a guy looking out for me right there. I just love that. Because without you, I'd probably stress myself right out for real. So thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, you're great. You're the best, actually. Um, all right, Josh. Well, I'm going to meet you then tomorrow, and I love that. I am happy. Don't lie, my peeps in the stream will call you out. No, I've only smoked like one cigarette the whole time, and like I'm stressing. So Alex has got good stuff for me, so that's exciting. Let me go back to this one. We're gonna close this for now. We're gonna close this for now. We're gonna transition to this because I'd much rather be here. I have he lights up. You're awesome. Thanks, Benny. Um, he said, "Wait, let me light this." um, Dave says he's back. What did he miss? Well, you missed a giveaway, Dave. But what you really missed is Adam Esco is finally kind of coming around to his senses. He actually came in here and reminded me that I need to smoke because I'm getting a little bit stressed or something. So for sure, for sure. Um, we understand, David. You just got your ass handed to you by an Audi, so that's its own kind of thing. So Jiminy Christmas. So I've been trying to keep, like I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but we have like 1,300 SKUs. So we have lots of products. And so I tell Alex to go give me a list of just the things we're low on with one particular vendor. And he comes back with like all this stuff. And he's like, "Oh, you got to order all this stuff." Oh, I need to. I don't know. It's too bright. It's too bright in here. That's all. And then more stuff on page 2. Oh, you can't see that either. Rude. So that's exciting. I'm going to get that ordered up first thing in the morning. So we'll have it Friday because if you notice, Sun Distributing versus all the other suppliers out there that offer a wide range of products, you notice that most of them have a lot of out of stock stuff. Is that something? Is it just me? I mean, because I can get judgmental sometimes too. So I am not 100% sure if maybe it's just me. But let's go back to maybe we should maybe hold on. I need to get rid of that logo and maybe I should do the chat overlay. Oh, but of course it's not going to put up the chat that's already there. Why would it do that? Do we have smart cards? I got like 100 smart cards. I got everything, Patrick. That's what people don't realize. I have everything. Okay, not everything. So I don't have the tri-edge. What is it called? The triad, the little itty bitty one that's got the little rubber on the one edge. What's that called? Um, Supreme or something? Speak on it, brother Mac. Yeah, man, I work real hard. Well, we all work real hard. As you saw, Alex just went and handled some business too. I don't like this. It makes me smaller. Tri-Edge Pro, yeah, that one. I don't carry that. What's funny is I don't carry it because I didn't love it. I'm like, what is this stupid thing? And so actually, you know what? Hold that thought. I think I got to hold on. These. Do you guys like these? Should I carry them? Cuz like I didn't even use them. I looked at them and I'm like, well, the rubber doesn't even go to the end. I want to use that. I mean, since then, somebody told me that like you put the end into the edge, so you don't want the rubber to go all the way to the end. I'm like, huh? I don't know. I don't want to tint windows anyway. So Dave says they're live. Oh, RL says negative, man. Ah, oh, wow, that's odd. They're nice. Yes. By what? So general consensus is we like these. Um, I need to place an order. It's easier to place online. Online, I try to make it as easy as possible. I'm actually trying to like, and it's hard to build an Amazon type website, but I'm trying to include features like you'd see in Amazon and like my search function is bar none. So if you go to my website and you click the little search thing and you start typing, it starts showing you shit because like that's important. You know, I'm all about the search and um yeah. So I didn't mean to be negative about these. I mean, I've never used one, so I looked at. Don't you guys ever get judgy sometimes? I mean, really? So I should order these then. Is that what you're saying? Do you guys have smart cards? Yes, we have. Speak on it, brother. Um, the spray brought to you by Sun Distributing. Yeah, Patrick, if you ever pop into my live and all of a sudden I'm not on screen, I'm probably running and grabbing something that I'm going to give away because that's what I do. I give shit away. Last week we had 8 winners. I like to just and it's 5:20 already. What the hell is going on? I need to give something away. All right, have we got anybody joined in? Who's not on the wheel yet? Because I'm gonna do this for a minute. Let me go to the spinner just for a second because I need to click interact and then I can go back to me. All right, so I might have somebody I need to put on the wheel just in case. And we also need to edit this. And we're gonna, what is it called? Tri-Edge Pro? Tri-Edge Pro. Okay. I got two of these to give away too. So uh, let's see. How do you guys keep this Tri-Edge to avoid scratching the film? I know Teflon tape, but it would make thick. No, the Teflon tape, Howard, actually doesn't really make your tool more thick. And can I show the tool again? Absolutely. The tool is that. It's got this little edge here, which apparently is pretty legit. And it's a little smaller than a Tri-Edge X. It's about, I think it's about the size of the standard Tri-Edge, if I ain't mistaken. No, actually, I think it's bigger than a regular Tri-Edge. So compared to a Tri-Edge X, I've got this end and this end pretty much butted together. So it's, you know what, I'm starting to like this thing. And it's orange, like my colors. And in Helios, we have orange and gray and blue. And Sun Distributing, we have orange and blue. And no, you can't have my Tri-Edge Tint Wiz Tri-Edge because I only got one left and I love it. And Eric, if you're out there, you can send me more anytime. I love them. I give them away, but not my last one. I'm not giving my last one. All right, so let me scroll through these comments real quick. Replying to Vinny, Rick, answer, LOL. I stick with the blue and the pink for shrinking on the inside. Pinks are heat. You know what? My favorite, hands down, my favorite is the pink. Alex, you should go get me a couple of the pink Tri-Edges. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna actually put Tri-Edge Pro and Tri Pink. Tri-Edge Pro and Tri-Edge Pink. Awesome. So I said a cut. Well, I guess three can be a couple. Pink ones. Ooh, bright light. Everything's so reflective. But yeah, so there's the pink one. There's the orange Pro. So I'm gonna do two of these, a pink and you know what? Let's do one better. You know what? How many more colors we got, Alex? We got yellow and blue and orange. And the Tri-Edge X's get me two yellows and two blues and two oranges. All right, we're gonna just give away a whole set of Tri-Edges, Tri-Edge X's and a Pro. X. That. Ah, see what I do, guys? See what I do? Oh, all right. One of these for you, one 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 for you. And besides that, it doesn't matter if I give you one or if I give you like five or four, five. One, two, three, four, five. Doesn't matter if I give you one or five. UPS is going to charge me what they charge me. You can fit in their minimum cost box. You can fit so many tools. It's crazy. You don't believe me? Just go and start adding stuff to your cart and keep checking it in the checkout, and you'll see it doesn't change. It doesn't change. It doesn't change. And then all of a sudden it goes up like $1, and then you check out. So it'll be great. Are those a soft material? No, the orange is hard. Like the orange is hard like the other orange one, so it's a real stiff material, almost hard like the little chiselers. So there's that, which is I think why they put this on here to kind of soften it up for when you push it. And so I have somebody on here. How do you guys keep these Tri-Edges, avoid scratching the film? Tape. Oh, yeah, we already addressed that one, Howard. If you have any more questions, I'll help. I don't even use anything on mine anymore. Tri-Edge has been the best for not scratching tint. Now, I used to also be, as far as the scratching the tint goes, Tri-Edge has a smooth it. And I think, like myself, a lot of us have been really um, not understanding the concept between the smooth it. So the smooth it kind of, it doesn't sand it. See, we're used to sanding our tools, so we expect it to do that, and it doesn't, so we're mad at it. But it more remolds the edges back to normal, and it cleans off the nasties that get embedded in it to make it a fresh new edge again, without actually taking the edge off. And at least wise, that's how Jay from Tri-Edge explained it to me, and I told him I'd give it another shot, but I still don't have them on my shelves. You'll notice that a lot of things that aren't on my shelves, some of the reason why they're not on my shelves is because personally I don't approve of it. So Paul Cobble, he says, here, I'm just going to go down here, and Paul Cobble says that he has a smooth it and he loves it. So that totally makes sense for me. I just, sometimes we hate a tool and hope I win so you can throw it right in my order. Me too. I would love somebody to help pay for my shipping. UPS gets almost $2,000 a week from me. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is. It's a part of it. $20 because UPS hates you. Yes. Um, yeah, I had somebody before call today call, and he wanted to buy a dual hose conversion kit for his keg that he bought from me about a year and a half ago. He wanted to put a second hose setup on it, and I'll be danged, but like he's like, your website's trying to charge me $20, and I'm like, well, let's look, and I went and looked in my shipping program, and sure enough, it wanted to charge him $20, and he doesn't even feel like he's in the boondocks, but apparently UPS feels like he's in the boondocks. So, anyways, he he didn't have to talk too hard, but he talked me into it. I just went ahead and shipped it free. I mean, he bought a keg, and it is what it is. And these are the kind of things I do. I also had a customer that bought a keg a while back. His swivel was leaking, so I have a pretty no questions asked kind of policy on the tint kegs. They got a lifetime warranty, so I just sent him out another swivel. He emailed me this morning, and he's like, I got a little bad news for you. The new one's leaking too. And ain't nobody got time for that in their lives, including myself. But him certainly. He had a problem for a second time, so I just put him in an order and 100% discount for a free new hose setup. And I just replaced the whole damn thing and tested it before it left, so I knew that he wasn't going to have any more problems, because that's how we handle business around here. And hopefully that's wait, if I was gifted my tint keg, do I still have a lifetime? Yes, you still have a lifetime warranty, Patrick. In fact, Patrick, I would be willing to bet, because you got your tint keg so long ago, you probably have a black swivel, and I gotta believe by now it's leaking. I just feel like it must be. And if it's not leaking, then just let me know when it starts, because those Flexilla, little known fact, the Flexilla swivels and the Flexilla hose is not top quality. It's good, don't get me wrong, but my blue hose, the Curry Tech hose that I carry, is made in Canada. It's a much higher quality hose. It's more flexible. It operates well into much colder conditions, and it lays flat no matter what. It holds no memory. It's way better. So I'm trying to think of a way to put something when people select the hose. They select Flexilla because it's the most popular. Let's face it, it's green, and that's cool as hell. But the Curry Tech hose is like side by side. So that's what I did with this guy. I sent him a new Curry Tech hose. Told him I was upgrading his hose. Let me know what you think. And he's just tickled. I also told them to keep all the parts that do still work because shit happens and it's really nice to have spare parts. So, but yeah, that's probably why I'm not a millionaire yet, too. But I don't care. I'm having fun with it, and you guys are obviously having fun with it. So, what say we get back to this wheel? And we're going to go ahead and unoverlay the chat so we can make the wheel bigger. And I know there's a couple of people in here that missed it the last time. So if you already told me, don't tell me again because the chat moves too fast and I can't keep up. But I need to put a couple more people on it. Vinny, you are not on it. So see, Vinny's one. Vinnie. Benvenue. Wow. Got to get ready for dinner, but I had a blast. I'll see you next week. Okay, Patrick, but when you check out, you do have to be here to win. So if we draw your name, we will just move on to the next person. And so, Vinny, did I spell it wrong? Vinnie. Vinny. I spelled it right. Okay, you're confusing me, Vinny. I'm easily confused. Is it blue? The hose? Yes. Yes, it's the blue hose. Okay, you're who I was waiting for. COMALMARTINEZ. Good to know. I'll make sure to plan for it next week, brother. All right. Yes, every Tuesday at 4 p.m., 4 till 6. And I just randomly give shit away during it. So, and we try to bring good content too. We try to bring things that make a difference in your guys's business. Hopefully try to teach somebody. So I got 2 of these, so I'm going to spin the wheel twice. We've got Patrick here right now. So just real quick, we're just going to go ahead and spin this damn thing and see what happens. And Matt Bryson, that's awesome. Try edge, Matt. All right. And again, if you are my customer, that is awesome. If you're not my customer, that is still awesome. But if you're not my customer and you win, shoot me a text at this number and I will make sure that I get your information. I didn't add offended, lol, not really. You hook me up all the time. David, are you not on here? Oh my God, you're not on here. I'll put you on for this one, David. I am so sorry. You're on here now. All right. So we got everybody on here. Matt Bryson just won his, so that's super cool. And got more. Congrats, Matt. Woohoo. First time winning. I've ordered a few times. So okay. So we'll put a star next to you because I know you're in here. And Josh is coming by to pick his up, so I got to worry nothing about that. And we're going to spin it again. You guys ready? Oh, now Don wants on there. Okay. Okay. I just got to remember how to work this thing again. Don is on there. All right. So I will be under Matthew. Oh, Matt, I didn't. Matthew. Matthew. Gotcha. And I didn't remove you off of here like I was supposed to, so we got to move you off of here. Doink. Okay, you're off of here. All right, everybody ready? We got this. Can never have. Yeah, no, Triad just, and that's another thing too. We do have a subscription program. So on these tools that you go through on a regular basis, if you kind of factor up how much you go through them and how often, we have a subscription program. Now, one of the hiccups to the subscription program is you still have to pay shipping. So if you like order a tri-edge every week and it's like $3, but it's like $13 for shipping, every week you'll get a tri-edge and it'll cost you $16. So that's not helpful. And by subscribing you get a 5% discount, but you got to calculate your subscription. Try to group things together so you can get, less of this so often but more of these that often, so that everything equals out. And if you got everything in your subscription tied together right, your shipping will be low, you'll always have what you need. So it's a work in progress. We are the first people to offer a subscription service similar to Amazon, but it's for tint tools. So it's a work in progress. We're going to figure this thing out and it's going to be amazing. But meanwhile, let's spin this sucker because I still got another set of these tools to give away. And it's going to be Nick Zimmerman. Boy, aren't we glad that your name was long and I had to type it out, because I did type it out and you win. Look at that shit. I'm so excited. Try it. Nick. Are you a customer, Nick? Do I have your information? If I don't have your information, please text to 248-209-6724. You can call us at that same number. And that is super cool. So that gets this and that. And, I have room for maybe one more prize. And so we got to talk about things like, what am I going to give away? I just love this. This is my favorite part of the show, actually. And thanks, guys. That's awesome. I can use the whole set. That is awesome. Corey, what's up? I wasn't sure you were going to pop in on us. Corey Case in the house. Mr. Lawson, I can absolutely add you on here. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum. Enter. All right. Jason Lawson. What is up, Corey? I am fantastic. Corey, you sent me those 2 bags of M&Ms. Corey Case, this is, you want to be my favorite customer? You don't even have to buy a lot. Send me stuff. He sent me great big bag of M&Ms, which is kind of green screening out a little bit. But here's the problem. I haven't ate them and they're in my drawer because I was resoluted, or however you say it. My New Year's resolution was to get rid of this belly that has grown over the last 10 years. So I am on this oddball diet. I like eat all the time, but I only eat a little bit, and I eat things like fruits and crackers and cheese and juice. I got a juice right here and it's green screening like hell. Look at that. Oh my God. It's all green though. That's why. But like, so the wife makes these for me, and there's all kinds of probably nasty shit in there. And then she puts a bunch of apples in there too in the juicer and just juices it up. And it's freaking amazing. So I love it. And it's really good for me. And I think that's just exciting. So I drink my juice. I eat my little bitty meals all day. I usually have a salad for lunch, but today we just had another snack because I just had so much going on today. Everyone was coming at me from every different direction. And yeah, so here we are. And I need to come up with something else to give away. Let's see. Let's see. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What do you guys think? Corey's like, I got to do that too. You know, it's not as the hardest part, Corey, is remembering to eat again. And I thought that, you know, because I've always hybrid squeegee. I could do that. I could do a hybrid squeegee. Those things are freaking awesome. They're my favorite. Be right back. I'm back. So, hybrid squeegee. Favorite shit ever. See that white spot in there? This is an anomaly. So, like, something got molded into the edge of it, but I'm going to give it away anyway because it's not on the edge that matters. And, yeah, so Jason Solis says give away a tint keg. You know what? We're going to do that actually. No, we're not going to do that. We're in the process of making a custom wrap for the Tinners for a Cause, and we're going to be auctioning it off, and all the proceeds, all not the proceeds, but all the money will be, so I will be giving away a keg, and we're going to be doing it via auction, so that, or auction or raffle. I haven't decided. Maybe you guys can help me out with that, but we're going to be giving away the keg, and it's going to have a sweet, just shows that you did your part to help the Tinners for a Cause, because it's a big thing. Like one of our brothers in arms, Mr. Bodie, Darren Bodie. No, what the heck is his name? I'm drawing a blank here, guys. But anyways, they're throwing an event for him, and also with the money that Tinners for a Cause has already accumulated, they put up $5,000 for him, and it's amazing. It's just Tinners for a Cause, if you don't know anything about it, is something that is going to be there for all of us, because sometimes things happen that really takes us out of the game, and it's to help us get through. And the other thing it's going to want to try to help do is, like, say for instance, you're a one-man show at your shop, and things are moving in a direction, and things are good, and break your leg and you can't work, you know. And so Tinners for a Cause will want to take somebody like one of the traveling tinners or something and pay them to come to your shop and keep your income going for you while you're recouping. So it's a super big thing. They want to be big enough to, if they should happen to, maybe a hurricane comes through and just levels your shit, you know, come in there and help you rebuild your shop, you know, things like that. It's huge, and it's something that no other industry does, because we got to set ourselves apart. We got to put ourselves on the map and make the world realize we are a legitimate industry. We are an industry that is bigger and stronger than anybody ever thought of. So, yeah, Corey's going to Knoxville to help. He's in Knoxville, and David Bodie. Okay. Derek Bodie. That's right. I was going to say David doesn't sound right either. Why I couldn't remember Derek, I don't know. I got too many things going through my head right now. Raffle would be cool. I'd definitely be in on that. You know, I kind of like the raffle. You know, sometimes it seems like the auctions produce more money. Raffles are hard to keep the excitement alive with it, where an auction can go pretty quick and the money can get up. What I do like about the raffle is it gives everybody a chance to donate, because, like, I mean, let's face it, I might bid, you know, $400 on something that's on auction, and then the winning bid's like $600, and I'm done with it. What did I do with my $400? Well, I kept it, you know. So I didn't even, I didn't, you know, I felt like I didn't win the auction. So I'm not paying for it, and that's, I think, a normal mindset. And I love that. Oh, I know how that is. Where am I from? I'm from Michigan. Born and raised, and every year about this time, I tell the world how I hate the cold, but yet here I am still in Michigan. Yep. So, Halls in Greenville, about a half an hour from Knoxville. Quarries in Morrison. You guys are like networking and shit. I love that. All right. So, I got a hybrid, and I'm going to give it away to somebody. See the hybrid? See that cool art? Yeah, it's probably not that clear. But they also do something. They put a sticker on it because these things got so much slip in it, which makes it wonderful to use. But it makes it really hard to print on, and the print flakes off, and people hate that. So they made stickers for them. So, like, you get it and you can just rip that sticker off and go to town with it. It's great. So let's see. Who is going to win the hybrid? I don't know. Best way to find out is to give this sucker. Oh, wait a minute. 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 Okay. So I didn't change the label up here, but for the Hydra, Jason Solis. No, Vinny, it wasn't you. Okay. So I don't know why I just typed that in there. I'm supposed to be writing it here. Jason, are you one of my customers? If so, great. If not, still cool. But text that number on the screen. It's down there, up, down there. You see, down there, down there. See that down there? Everything's backwards to me. Um, use your grid. Jason. That is awesome, Jason. Yeah, we went through a stretch where it seemed like we had um the same people winning over and over. It was almost like it was rigged or something. But maybe they just had good juju, and good karma was trying to come back on them like really hard, and it was using me and making me look like I was cheating. So that made me feel bad. But I don't feel bad, so no more, because I don't believe Josh has won. I'm pretty sure Matt Bryson hasn't won, Nick Zimmerman hasn't won, and Jason Salas hasn't won. So it's like we've got four brand new winners. How cool is that? And Corey Case, he can tell you a thing or two about um wanting to win, wanting to win, wanting to win, and it just doesn't happen. And then somebody went and like gave their prize to Corey, and that was super cool. And then Corey turned around and won. So yeah, stick around long enough, everybody wins. It's just a matter of when and what. And I think we're gonna stick to the randomly picking out prizes because it's super cool. And I do like it because, yeah, it tends to give you a reason to try something that maybe you normally wouldn't. And even if it is something that you normally would, a lot of these tools, they get abused and beat up and old, and you want to replace them anyways. So glad I could help. So where are we at? We are at 5:50. I got about 10 minutes. So what are we going to talk about for 10 minutes? I know one thing we can talk about. We can talk about moving this spinner out of my way for a minute so I can just be here because I like that. I can go way back here too. Although you probably can't. See that belly? Look at that. That's crap. That's why I sit way up here. So you can't see the belly. I mean, right? I forgot it was Tuesday. You miss all the drawings. You miss all the drawings. It's okay. Rosio, we will see you. Thank you for coming by. Jason was actually going to order the hybrid this week. It was mentioned on Matt's live stream. It's Matt's favorite, hands down. You know, he keeps trying, he wants his favorite squeegee to be a squeegee that he sells. But the problem is he keeps coming back to the hybrid because it's just that freaking awesome. Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. It's an amazing squeegee, and the best part is it's two sided. So give a chiseler away. Oh, got your text, Jason. Give a chiseler away. Man, I feel bad giving a chiseler away. That's why, you know, this isn't a cheap squeegee blade. Well, this is kind of cheap and it's actually gonna, but it's awesome. And it's actually gonna, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do because we like hybrids, right? And I know something that you guys haven't used. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get somebody addicted. Scrub it. Heard of it? Anybody know about Scrub it? And the Scrub it replacement pads? There's 10 in a pack here, and this one comes with one on it. Oh, it's got green right here. I was like, why is it all? I grabbed the blue one instead of the green one because of the green screen, but whatever. Anyways, so Scrub It's, what's your experience with it? I has experience with the Scrub It a little bit. And oh, Mr. Lawson watched a video on it earlier. Top Services got him. So the Scrub It, it's really cool. And I'll just give you a quick little rundown. Oh, it's got little sketched out instructions on it. But yeah, so that's basically what it is. The cool thing about it is it means you can. It's got a. Okay, I'm gonna open it because Paul never be heard of it before, so I'm gonna pull it out. And so it's got this. Whoops. And one thing I can tell you guys is you'll want to put your hand in here like so, and then you're going to just cinch this Velcro around your hand so it fits just nice and snug. Now, some people will actually not even use the Velcro. They'll just rip that out of there and they're like, I don't need that in my life, whatever. I like it because you can put your hand like this and you can put your hand like this, but you can reach all the way to the bottom of a back window and scrub it with your own hand. Now, don't get me wrong. I use a scrubber and that's got a long handle. It's like a 12-inch handle and a little scrub pad on the end of it. And you can reach down there and use that. But now I pretty much only use the scrubber for behind brake lights down there because this I can get all the way to the bottom and I feel more in control of it. And it's got a, I don't know if this is show. Yeah, you can hear that, right? I got a noise canceller, so I don't know if you can hear me tapping on it, but it's plastic. Um, and it's solid. And I was around when Jay from Tri-Edge was developing this thing, and I thought, what an odd concept. How come we've never come up with this? So it's blue. It's blue. Or are you talking about blue or tan? Um, so the blue are the more aggressive, still glass safe, so you can scrub the glass with them. They're more aggressive. And then they have a green or a tan. I'm sorry, it's got a green handle, but a tan pad, and the tan pad is more like the white scrub pads that you're already used to, and it's just absolutely freaking awesome. So somebody's going to get addicted to this because it's just flat out addicting when you start using this. You're like, oh my god. They are a little bit more expensive, but not by much on the cost factor to what do you call it, the white scrub pads, because the white scrub pads took a couple price increases, so they're actually kind of pricey now anyways, and these used to seem pricey, but they're really not, and they last a long time, and you can use up one side of it and then flip it over and use up the other side. So David, do we got you on the list? We need to have you on the list because yours is so old. You're gonna need a new one. And David, I know I put you on here, didn't I? Um, um, David, got a lot of D's on here. I don't see your name. Why is your name not on here? David Weimer. There you are. Found you. All right, so that's gonna be the prize. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this, and we're gonna go tri-edge. Tri-edge scrub it set blue. And we're going to open up the spinner again. All righty. Who is ready? I'm ready. I am so ready. 2 years old. Yeah. Oh, top service. I'll add you. All righty. Then. So we got top service and everybody else on here. I've got colors starting to get next to each other because I don't know, they're weird about that. Tim Pro, Chamal. And Dave's ready. Vinny, didn't I put you on here? I swear I put you on here. Yes, you're on here. All right. So here we go. Oh, boom. And we're spinning the wheel and it's spinning and it's spinning and it's spinning. It's going around. It's going around. Who's going to get it? Howard. Howard, you're hogging up all the winnings. Okay. So we got our first repeat winner tonight. And grab it. Our congratulations. Congratulations. Whoops, wrong button. We're going to push that. We're going to go back to here. We're going to go look at the. Yay, Howard. Yes, yes, yes. I'm ready. Yes, but I'm ready. You asked if we were ready. Yes, you are ready. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Howard, are you still here? Ooh, ooh. I don't. Howard's a repeat winner. You know, you better be here. If you're not here, I need to see a comment because we will spin again. Yes, I will. Green one, huh? Well, I'll tell you what. If Howard doesn't pop in, I'll let whoever wins pick greener blue. It's cool. He's gone. Survey says no Howard in here. Dude, you almost made it. You almost made it. But we're going to go back to the spinner. All right, it's official. Nah, I don't need that countdown. He had plenty of time. Besides that, he loves us and he wins way too much. I think he's cheating. We're going to spin it again. Survey says David C20. So close. Yes, it was a David. David C20. All right. Text me your stuff if I don't actually text me or stuff anyways, because just because. But I'll be right back. Okay, David C20, did you? You didn't. Okay. Well, it's okay because it makes it much more fun, right? Much more fun. Oh, interesting. Somebody put a sticker on my thing. Oh, look, you can see right through. Honestly, there's a scrub it in there, but it's green. So green and tan set. It's green because you can see right through it, but you can't see my face. Isn't that magical? So more funner. Yeah, yeah. The green screen is actually kind of cool. So, um, Paul, I want to get this thing. Okay, we're gonna remove him, and then we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel again. I have a blue one and I got a green one, and we're gonna get somebody here to win. So, are you guys ready? Let's do it. I'm going over because I'm still giving stuff away. I'm not done yet. Trace, Trace. Oh, it's Paul. Look at that, Paul. Paul, are you still here? I'm writing everybody's names down before I find out if they're here or not. So, are you here, Paul? Paul, tell me you're here. See, Paul's a fellow Michigander, even though he's way up there. Yes, I see a 603. I got to wrap this up. Trace, that was so close. Oh my God. I really thought it was you, and then it just kept going. Um, he was. I know he was. I was taught he even wanted to get on a list, and he he hasn't commented in a minute. Okay. So, no, Paul. We're going to do it again. The suspense is killing me, guys, but the list is getting smaller. I mean, I got 19 on the list and I only got 17 in here. So, I mean, this could happen. We're going to spin it again, anyways. And, 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 Rommel. Are you still here, Rommel? RL? Mr. Villalon. Tell me you're here. Tell me you're here. Because you just won. It's so cool. But we have a rule. You have to be here to win. You got to be here. Rommel. Oh, Vinny's still here. Yeah, see, he's not here. If he would have been off the list, that's your name right there. What the hell? Okay. Well, he just popped in to say what's popping, I suppose. It is hard to sit through an entire 2 hours of listening to me talk. But okay, speed spins. No Rommel. Let's do it again. We still have. Oh, now we're back up to 20. We went from 17 to 20 real quick. I hope it wasn't one of those winners that just missed it. Another spin. Let's do this. Martin is like, I'm gonna tag his ass. Oh wait, you're in YouTube, so tagging doesn't work. Tim. Tim. He says, I'm here for you. Okay, what do you want? You want blue or green? And blue, you get the blue pads. Green, you get the tan pads. He says, but I still got another one, so it's okay. Relax, guys. Calm down. Calm down. Tim. Blue or green? Flip a coin. And then I win blue. All right, blue. The green ones are up for grabs next. Blue. That was a lot of work. Tim, you are officially off the list. You had won. Congratulations. And survey says, here we go. I do get really excited. Donnie, what's up? Where's Donnie? I don't see Donnie. Where's Donnie? Did I miss him? David Corey Vanity. You're playing on my head. You're playing on my emotions. Here we go. We're going to do it again. We got a green one to give away next. And the green one is way more fun because I can hide behind it. You can't see me. Martin! Are you kidding me, Martin? Just so you guys know, Martin's in Puerto Rico. He spends all my money on shipping. But it's okay because he's one of my favorites. He's a diehard. He is here just about every week. And so, Martin, we need to hear you. I know you're here because I just saw you. I needs to see you, Martin. There you are. All righty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only six? Well, I did big prizes this week, so. Mr. Dixon, what is happening? Always happy to see you come in. And we're going to get rid of this thing. We're going to have just a little moment here. And, okay, so Jason sent me his stuff via Messenger, so I will look that over in the morning. And if I'm missing any informations from you or whatever, we will be chatting. That's cool. So how did everybody do today? Was it fun? Did I do good? I think the beginning started off pretty much. Thank you, Martin, just for participating. It's super cool. Donnie is just getting home. Yeah, so, and later on they have Tinter Tuesday. So what's the hybrid I give away? So that's Fusion's little twist on something really cool. Vinny, glad you asked. But it's got a blue, which is really similar in stiffness to the Blue Max, and an orange, which is really super similar to the Orange Crush. And as you see, it's beveled on both sides. So you got the orange side and you got the blue side. And it's just wonderful. But basically, it's two squeegees in one. And it slides super nice on window film. It's just amazing. So I love it. And I use it. Everybody that I know that's used it loves it, and it's amazing. So Paul Cobble said that it was a good chat today, and that's super cool. But then Dave coming in here trying to bring his negativity. He's like, today? Oh, that Audi. Oh. So, all right. future reference, and you can thank Dave later about this, but David says don't book an Audi on Tuesdays because you've got Tool Talk Tuesdays. And Martin Cisco says that the hybrid is the best one ever made. It absolutely is. It is hands down. I know there's some other competitive um, people finding and selling squeegees that they're like, oh, this is the best. Tell everybody this is the best, and they're gaining some popularity. But I've used them all, and I guess mine is only an opinion. How can I reach out to you for the giveaway? David. 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 Ah. All right. You know what, David? We're going to make it number 7. David, I'm going to throw it up on the screen, but David C20. You have to answer when I draw your name, but I'm a pushover. So, do you want blue or green? And the scrub it. So we've got the blue one, and then we've got the green one, and the green one comes with the tan pads, which are the less aggressive pads. They're like the white scrub pad that we've all grown to know and love. And the blue one comes with the blue, more aggressive pads, mainly designed to scrub glue. So, which one do you want? Because I'm going to go ahead and let you have it because you caught me before the end of the stream. And oh, by the way, I promised I would throw this up here. So, shoot me a text with your name and all the information you can think of. It's right here on the screen. Oops, it's on the other side. It's right here, right there. See? And text that number and tell me about yourself, and we'll put you down for the blue. Okay, that brings me up to 7 winners. I still gave away bigger prizes. So that's super cool. I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited. Tomorrow, when I add this all up, I won't be as excited, but I'll forget about it by next Tuesday, and we're going to do it all over again because that's what we do. Paul, you're killing me, man. These guys are killing me. I don't know what to do. I'm a pushover. Paul, where was Paul in the drawing? What did he win? Does anybody remember? Because it puts me at 8 again, just like last week. Somebody rack your brain. What did Paul not win? Was it the hybrid? Was it the. Thank you, Tim. Paul did not win the Chiseler. I didn't give away a Chiseler. Stop it, Vinny. You're so mean. um, it was either the hybrid or the scrub it. Replying to Paul Ciceretti. Paul Ciceretti, you're late. He was the scrub it pads. All right, Paul. What do you like? You like? Well, you're mostly flat glass. Do you use scrub pads, Paul? Ever? Ever? I'm glad I got Mary. She's paying attention. Vinny, I like your style. It makes me feel like one day I might be able to have a backbone like that. But I'm he's here. Jacob, you are absolutely late. We are wrapping this up. We're getting the final winners. I have Josh. He won an NT cutter cartridge. Um, Matt Bryson won a Tri-Edge X set. I should probably make more notes because it would make more sense to me with the Pro. And then we also have Nick Zimmerman. He won a Tri-Edge X set. And oh, he always uses scrub pads. Do you use white ones or blue ones normally? Jason Solis won a Fusion Hybrid. And then so far we got Tim C. Johnson got a blue Triad Scrub It and pad set. Martin Cisco got the Tri-Edge Blue Scrub It pad set. And David C20, which you still have to text me at that number to let me know who you are. So, because I can't look you up with this information. Otherwise, I won't be able to send you. Now, Vinny's wanting me to send them both. LOL. If I'm guessing, if you're using scrub pads on flat glass, you're probably using white. That's my guess. Which means I'll send you a green set. So we can go Paul. All right, top service. This already. And we'll send you a green one because your phone won't stop ringing. And I appreciate that. Way up in northern Michigan. And all right, see you next time. Dave says with Curry Tech hose and brass fan tips, don't you remember? What don't I remember? I don't remember nothing, David. I got this scrambled brain up here that doesn't really keep up with me well. But you guys have been amazing. It is after 6. It's 6:17. Look what you guys are doing to me. And the worst part is I actually like it, it's kind of cool. So, um it's TJ from Mystic. Are you on my live stream? Hmm. I'm not sure. Maybe he is. Maybe that's you. Let me go back to the chat. Captions. Hide. Chat. It's 6 in Michigan. No, it's 6:18. And he said, nothing, just watching you. Are you? So you're not David C20. Oh, wait a minute. Who this? Who this? This is. Okay, that's not. That is Jason. So, all right, I need. All right. So get a hold of us, anyways, David. Um, C20, and I will get you your prize. What's up, Anthony? And if you were closer to Lake Michigan, I would head over there. I am real close to Lake Michigan. So like if this is Michigan, Lake Michigan's here, and I'm only right here. That's like less than a 4-hour drive. It's probably more like a 3-hour drive. Now if you're up here, it gets a little longer because I'm still down here. But either way, I'm not that far. And and okay. So I think that's about a wrap, guys. I'm holding strong at 20. You guys are waiting. You think that you think I'm just gonna give something else away, don't you? I don't have time. I have to go. But I do appreciate you. On the north side of Chicago. Oh, that's 5 hours. Come on. Make a day of it. Yeah. You drive here 5 hours. You hang out for 15 minutes, drive 5 hours back. It's just like a full day of work. Well, that doesn't sound as good, does it? New Jersey is a little bit further, like the stream for the algorithm before you leave. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure that YouTube is all about holding your viewers all the way to the end. That is super cool. I appreciate that with you guys too. But for now, Vinny, if you're going from New Jersey, pick me up on the way. Oh, there you go. All right, guys. Well, we will see you next Tuesday. You just might see me towards the end of this week. I'm not sure. I'm going to put this big ass order in, and maybe I'll go live Friday and show you all the new stuff we got. And maybe I won't. It just depends. I try to plan things, and then we get super busy. But that's cool. I think that's what it's all about. But until next time, remember, every Tuesday, 4 to 6 Eastern Time, I'll be here for 2 hours. If you do miss stuff, remember, you got 2 hours to hop in. So I don't expect you to stay for 2 hours, but I love it when you do. So until next time.